Yep.
Lovely Laveau and fam are something else.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that short. We're gonna cut that short for reasons. Shout out to Reasons. We're gonna cut that short. Welcome to Something Else, where we talk to the good folks of pro wrestling about anything other than pro wrestling.
What? I thought we were talking about pro wrestling.
Damn it. Damn it.
I am IlFam79. But you already know that. More importantly, shout out to my tag team partner.
Once again, it's your girl, Lovely Laveau. You know, it's the Black Brew with the big blue hair coming to you everywhere. And today, I don't know. I don't know what to say about how I feel today about this particular episode, because if you know me, you know that I'm probably going to pee on myself a little bit later, but it's okay.
That's really gross.
Mind your business. Today we have the statuesque, I don't even know. I can't even do a good intro for this one. We have my baby's father here, guys. Give it up for Hikuleo. Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
Boy, you signed a check you wasn't even prepared for, what?
He knew what this was.
Hey, thank you for having me on. It's finally good to talk to you guys, man. Finally.
Yeah, I try to stay away.
Why are you staying away? Because I was on the other side or something like that?
Yep, I'll say that. Those are the reasons. And we'll leave it right
you hear
there.
that, fam? You hear that, man?
Listen, I'm not getting involved in listen, man.
You're right. That's wrestling. You
said that it's finally nice to get, come through here. There had some complications with the weather event recently, man. How did you make it through that? Was everything cool? How did everything go?
Here in Central Florida, we are all right. Our houses and our families are all right, but our city, we got flooding all over. But that's still nothing compared to like down in Fort Myers where it came into. Fort Myers is absolutely destroyed, but we're all lucky to still be alive to have our houses intact. All we had was like electricity go in and out a little bit. Like I said, the flooding is probably the worst part because we're just trying to we have to find different routes to get everywhere now. And, but I'm here. The lights are on. The food's cooking. That's what matters, right?
Yeah.
So technically, this makes you Florida man, right? I'm not sure if you are aware of the concept of Florida man.
I am.
Uh-oh.
My question here is, what is your favorite experience or what you've heard of Florida man, or what's the best instance of you being Florida man?
Man, I've never been a Florida man. I've always kept it straight. I never had to anything too crazy happen. But honestly, there's just too much stuff that happens in Florida to narrow it down to one thing. It's like every week there's something new going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the wildest thing you've heard from here?
Florida man weds gator.
Is that the one? The gator wedding?
What?
Florida man weds gator is the wildest thing I've ever heard.
I've never heard that, but I'm pretty sure it's happened, not just once.
No, it's probably happening right now as we speak, actually.
Yeah, they probably consummating that sick union right now.
Well, they have the thing now. All you have to do is Google your birthday and Florida man and see what happened on your birthday. Don't do it, because then you're gonna look at your birthday completely different and you're not gonna be excited. So
I want to see what kind of Florida man I am, man.
I'm scared to know, because
especially with all these floods and all the gators that came out. Oh, there's all electricity that's out too. Some people are bored. It's like quarantine all over again.
Oh God. Well, I hope everything clears up for you guys soon, because that was hard to watch. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Luckily, I got out just in time for UK and came back. As soon as I came back, everything is somewhat back to normal. School started back up again, but there's still delays on the roads and whatnot because of the floods. So hopefully the next week, when I come back from Japan, it should be straight.
Good. Now, I have my personal questions that I'm about to get into, because I think we good 5 minutes in. We had pleasantries and stuff, so we can start asking some good questions, okay? So a lot of questions that came to me when I talk about you personally is, how does it feel for you to be all of a sudden a sex symbol. How does that feel to you?
Honestly, the only love I get is from you.
These are lies.
No, I don't get what you guys see. Is the hair, or is it maybe just because I'm Tama's brother? Does that just rub off on me? Do I get the rub from that?
No, well, no, that you don't get the rub from that. You have something different. You're 10 feet tall. You have better hair than I have bundles, and I'm pretty upset about that still, because I still can't find that curl pattern in a 32 1B. I can't find it.
That sizes?
I can't find it.
That come in sizes? What is 31?
31
Yeah, what?
Real long. It's when just the to your ass hair.
So listen.
31. You say 31B as in boy? Letter?
Oh, well, 31 inches and 1B is the color.
So black. I'm assuming.
Yeah, a little
in more ways than one.
But I mean, that has to be kind of shell shock for you, because you've been here for a while.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden it's been a surge of who is the tall, curly haired Tongan. So how is that? Especially, I'm gonna just be honest, especially with Black women, because we giving you a whole lot of love over here. So how does that feel to you?
Honestly, it feels great. But then again, I rarely see it either on Twitter. Like I said, I see it from you, and I see your tweets. I see the.
Uh-oh.
Now
you think you tweeting in the air, and then
it'll be 7 a.m. and I'll go on there, look real quick, and I see something crazy, man. I'd be seeing like hot dogs and
hey, yo,
man, it's too early for this. So half the time I go on there, to check to see what's going on in wrestling, and then I'll be scrolling, and then I just see some kind of GIF, just something outrageous. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll be done for the day, and I just stay off social media for a little bit.
Here I am trying to be professional, and you just
ran the man off.
Oh,
it's okay. Since you clearly don't want to have a nice, wholesome interview, we'll do it.
No, hey.
This is
the kids do. What's the age group on this thing over here?
They are of hot dog meme age that usually watch this. Yeah. This is not for the baby. This is
the part where Kyle clips one of my tweets and puts it on the screen. This is the part where it gets popped in right here.
Yeah.
That's right. You're gonna put this in on like TikTok and all that.
They're gonna clip this out. They're gonna clip this out and say she's gonna say something outlandish. Yeah, something about some hot dogs, and then the hot dogs gonna rain down, and then she can be like this, and then we're all gonna have a good laugh. It's gonna be beautiful. So speaking of
that tag team against me, every time we do a damn show, you find a friend, and then I get jumped on. What is this?
Listen, from what you've been saying to my man, it sounds like you try and get jumped on. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that
here's the first of many. I gotta quit the show.
It took it took 8.5 minutes this week for you to quit. So this might have been the longest you went.
This is the longest I've stayed employed.
Yeah, she quit every week.
Oh, we're 8 minutes in, and I only had about 2 questions. One about gators and one about hot dogs.
The question had nothing to do with hot dogs, for the record.
Yeah.
I just asked how it felt for sisters getting some love, and then I got put on trial. I don't understand, but
I see them hands. Those are the guiltiest hands I've seen.
Oof.
Now culturally, said Tongan. What is it that folks that aren't of your culture, that people don't know? Because everybody is always kind of assuming everything, and then it's like black people, white people, and brown people, and folks get lumped in together. What specifically about growing up Tongan don't people know? And what's like part of like something you do daily that people was like, oh wow, I didn't even know that.
Man, I think we're just like a mix of everything. If you know Islanders, I think we're close to the black ethnicity too, or just the anything but the white ethnicity. You know, I think we're all under that umbrella. It's almost the same, but it's just, oh, man, we respect our parents. It's just like I would compare it close to Japanese style, just because our dad came up through the Japan system, and so the Tongan style too is, man, you just give like the utmost respect to our elders, and we're so tight knit. Our family is like, man, we're so tight knit. Like, my brothers are my best friends. My sisters are my best friends. Like, our parents, I think as we get older, become our friends, but they're our parents first. You know, like, we don't. You say one bad thing and it's just a, bah, boy, quick with it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think all the cultural stuff, we're all like that. But as far as like Tongan, man, it's just, we're so much more tight knit because there's a smaller percentage of us, especially those that came over from the island to the States to try and make a better living. Like, we have like this pipeline through California, like where a lot of our family first started off, and then we try to get away from that and be our own family. So that's why our parents are here in Florida. And I think people don't realize it, but there's only like, well, at first there's a handful of us here, and we were just so tight knit. Like, to come to our family, you had to like go through like every sibling had to approve of it. Our parents had to approve of it. Our cousins had to approve of it. It's just, I don't want to say it was strict, but it was strict. And I think you can see that in us when we go out and do these, and when we're out in the public eye, you can kind of tell that we're not out there trying to have, like, you don't see us getting reckless, going to all the parties or anything. We try to keep it straight because at the same time we have our parents and our island, the island of Tonga, we're representing them at all times. So there's always that glass, that magnifying glass on us. And I think a lot of people don't see that because that's the way we're raised. And so there's not too many Tongans or Polynesians in general that you see getting in trouble. And I think it just has to do with our tightness of our family, of how much we have to represent and how much, like, you know, like, we're trying to give back to our island and our family in general, our culture.
Yeah. So it's basically just making sure you're representing everyone properly and not putting any kind of bad stigmas. You hear that, black folk? Cut that out.
So, no, but I'm saying, like, if you notice, like, you don't really see Polynesians in the public doing anything bad, but it's our culture growing up. It's strict, but it's loving too. You can feel it too when you meet us. Like, we try to stick to certain what do you call it? Rules to ourselves. There's a word for that, but
your code of ethics, basically.
Yeah, code of ethics. That's it, right?
So there isn't, like, you're not familiar with like the concept of like, well, daddy got a whole family across town that we don't know about, but we meet them at the funeral. I'm sorry. That's like, that's graduate level blackness. My apologies. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That was PTSD right there that you was giving.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You just find out, and then you be there, and then you like, who is that? That's Harold, old lady.
Like, Willie, Earl, baby.
We're on the same course too. We're all under that thing too, you know.
Okay. So it sounds like cultural people of ourselves seem to also like this way that I think when it comes to my tweets, because apparently we like to get it in because all of our cultures just be everywhere. Is that what we sound like? Also writing that down. I was gonna bring back the tweets, but he asked you a very wholesome question.
I thought we were going a different direction after.
I was nervous for a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I gotta play my part today. I understand my role.
What's your role today? This is still our show, baby. What is this?
Yeah, no. I understand that, but I know your agenda.
I have no agenda. What is it?
Thank you, fam. Thank you. Yeah. I was getting ready. For some weird questions, but
no. I hope she asks some weird questions.
We're only
I want her to ask some weird questions.
I'm messing with you.
Here. I'm right here. Bear with me. Let me work. That comes later.
What are you sipping on?
You really want to see the wine? Here we go. So my beautiful beloved sister wife, Faye Jackson, sent me sparkling rosé for my birthday. Just got here today in this amazing bottle. I didn't think we were going to be doing this on this particular platform, but here we are, guys. It is just a little juicy, and that's your fault that it's in the camera because I wasn't going to put it there.
Of course, I'm not. I'm not surprised.
So you have this.
Wait. Is that? Did you drink all that tonight?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. You have you're Tongan. I am Haitian and Trinidadian, baby. We can go drink for drink if we doing this.
And I'm just a regular old Maryland.
I'm sticking over here tonight.
Right. This is apple juice.
You're an apple lion. You are an apple laying lion.
Apple juice dark over there, man.
It's the darkest apple juice I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's because it's natural. It's we went to mom's
aged apple juice, man,
in barrels of whiskey.
Fermented apples. I feel you. It be like that sometimes. I understand.
Absolutely. In Canada, it's Canadian barrels. Yeah.
You just gonna lie on all of Canada?
No, this is definitely Canadian. Aged in barrels.
Okay. That's Crown Royal apple cider.
Oh, woo, there he is.
Not the apple, but close enough.
A man of taste.
So are you a drinker, sir?
I am, man. I am, but I'm not too heavy anymore. Those days are gone. I just like to sip on a little bit, get my creative flow going, and just chill out.
What is your drink of choice?
As of lately, it's just been highball whiskeys. Those have been easy for me, especially on the road. It's just they have it on the cans, so I just take it. It honestly, that's when my creative flow gets real real flowy when I start drinking that. But honestly, it's just I don't drink too much to get wasted like that. That was those finished about 3 or 4 years ago.
Look at you growing up.
I want to remember the good times,
Yeah. So you said your creator juices. Now, you are a vlogger. You tend to record all your travels, and I know one thing about it is you are foodie. So how did you get into that? Because that's interesting to watch.
Man, it started with Tama. When I don't know if you ever saw his YouTube channel when he was in Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Before I came to New Japan, he used to vlog all the time.
Baby, I've been on this Tama train for 12 years.
That's right. You're day one. You're day one. Yes. But man, I actually used to edit it a little bit when he used to come home. So when I was at home, right after college, we're just working 9 to 5. He'd bring all this stuff and he's like, have at it. And I'm like growing up, I used to do a lot of video stuff too in school. I was I did all the school news, helped with the school movies, whatever it was, school plays. That was always a big thing on me. And then when I got to Japan in 2017, YouTube was just I think vlogging was really, really big in 2017. I think that was the prime years of it. I remember I just used to sit in the dojo after training and just watch vlogs. And I was like, man, there's so much stuff in Japan that isn't being shown, especially on the tour side, we're going on tour. And I was like, why not make it a vlog every day? So we got it started. Me and Thomas started doing it before I got hurt. And then coming back, I knew I had to do it again. But because I was in Bullet Club, I wasn't trying to show too much. And I wanted it just to be, if you really want to see it, you can join the Patreon. And that's where it was. That's how I feel like now my creative flow can go really anywhere it wants because it's behind a wall. It's not in a public eye anymore. It's behind a wall. So I kind of show you a little bit more out of character too, So it's been a process, but now I love it so much right now because it's, if you're in my Patreon, that's all I'm doing right now. It's just vlogs from the tours, from Japan, and from all my stuff in the US for the New Japan Strong. So that's where it's like making movies every week.
Yeah, because I see it and it's entertaining. It makes me want to watch it without knowing who you are. Because I watch a lot of those vlog videos on YouTube, the amusement park, foodie stuff, all that kind of stuff. So it kind of would make me want to watch that on the YouTube channel because it's actually very entertaining. It's edited well. You know what I mean? So
thank you. But yeah, the foodie part, my bad, I got sidetracked. The foodie part, oh my goodness. There's so much food over there that's so in Japan, they present it like jewelry. When you go into these malls, You know, when you go in America, my bad. When you go here in America, they have the glass and there's jewelry inside of it, right?
Mhm.
Well, when you go over there, there's glass, but there's food inside of it, like beautiful food. There's actually a vlog we have on it. It's on YouTube that you can see. I think it's called Tama's Xmas list. If you've watched that, you'll see like how beautiful this food is, and that just made me want to like share that too. Like Japan's such a fascinating country. I wish everyone would have a chance to come visit it. I'm like, well, why can't I just show it too? Plus, you know, that Tongan side right there comes out where I'm just eating all the time.
It's great to watch. I would just want to say that is the best part of it all. Just sitting there watching you eat. I'm like, that's a man.
Yeah. I wanted to do like a sub part into that of like more food reviews, but I'm by myself a lot, so I don't really have anyone recording. So there's a lot of times when I'm out in public, just like, all right, guys, I'm eating this noodle, and just there's people around me just watching me do it.
Well, so you don't have to be by yourself a lot. I have a passport. I need some stamps. If you just need a videographer, hey, I am available. I'm cheap.
Noted.
I am cheap. Hey, I don't have a problem saying my truth.
Fair enough. So why you out here mukbanging, my man? What kind of muck is getting banged? Like what specific food are you? You know what I mean?
Wild, flagrant. What kind of muck is being banged?
Yeah, what kind of food is he eating? Same thing.
That's the name of the title. Like that's the title of the show.
Hey, fair enough.
There it is.
Wow. Mukbang.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So why you up here mukbanging on the set? Like what exactly are we? You know what I mean? What types of when
I'm here in America, man, it's a wide variety, especially burgers. I just love big ass. Where's on the screen? There it is. Big ass like cheeseburgers. There used to be this one food truck I used to go to like every 2 or 3 weeks because it's really, really greasy. That's on my YouTube too. But man, I think it was like 4 patties, fries inside, sausage, bacon, melted cheese, and jalapenos on it. And they gave you gloves because it was so big. And like legit, I was holding it like this, and you had to like eat like eat like this or squeeze as hard as you can and just bite into it. That was probably the most banging mucky thing I've ever had. But nowadays it's like real simple. Like there's ramen noodles I eat in Japan. They have some real big spicy ones. There's they got like 500-gram steaks over there in Japan that I've been eating. That's all like even this next trip coming up, we go up to like the northern side of Japan. They have some crabs, all the sushi and all that stuff. So there's just still a lot of things to explore out there, which I'm looking forward to showing on my Patreon.
How do you do your steak? Because that's going to let us know how long this marriage is going to last.
Medium rare. But I don't know. When I'm in Japan, they be like, I say medium rare, and it comes on a plate that cooks itself.
Okay.
And I was so hungry that I can't wait for it to go down. So I'm pretty sure I'd be eating it rare.
I've tried rare before. It's not as bad as it sounds because it's not like you're just biting a chunk of the cow's ass. It's Pittsburgh style. I can't do yet. Now that's too rare.
What kind of style?
Was it
Pittsburgh style? So basically,
that sounds disgusting.
It's like the rarest you can really get, and they just like put a char on the outside.
Yeah.
And that's it. I can't. I tried that. Can't do that. That's
what kind of how do you like your steaks done, both of you?
What cut?
What?
It has to be medium rare. That's preferred. As far as the cut, it depends on what I'm trying to do. If I want to go to sleep, I'm going to ribeye it up. But if I'm going to taste like the quality of the restaurant's meat, then I'll do a fillet. I tried Wagyu for the first time a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Ooh, they say the marbling on that, man. They say that the fat just melt away.
It's literally like a butter steak, honestly. It is a butter steak, and I've never known love like that before.
Well, I can feel that. I'm hungry now. Listening to you talk, like
sorry,
you're very descriptive.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah, I think I have an idea.
Yeah.
Fam, how do you like your steaks, man?
So if anybody cares, I actually just purchased some New York strips that I'm going to reverse sear in the next couple of days. I cannot wait because I have not. I normally just throw everything in the cast iron, sear both sides, and then butter baste it. But I'm gonna throw these in the oven first and then come out and sear it at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still with the risk, because you know what I'm saying, you need a little bit of butter and garlic and some thyme and some love on top of them steaks, man. But either way, they'll get taken care of. I'm actually the second biggest steak eater in my home, as I have a 13-year-old that can put away almost any amount of steak. So that
13?
500 gram, I don't know who is weighing steaks like cocaine. However, the 500 gram steak, little fam would definitely take care of that.
Oh man, we're talking about this right now. It's dinner time too.
Dang. What you got cooking today?
What's that?
What you got cooking this time? What are you eating tonight?
So since I'm only home for 2 days, I'm just gonna be going out to eat. So I'm gonna head over to Ale House and grab a steak from over there.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. I didn't feel like getting some groceries and having to like hurry up and cook it. So just gonna bite the bullet and go out for the next 2 nights.
Okay. Sounds like he likes dates. Another note that I'm taking. Don't do this, okay? Don't.
Videographer and a cook of
sir. It was right there.
I can leave.
You say.
No, I'm just, you know what I mean? I can cook the steaks now. Y'all have a great time.
They don't get to see me ever blush. They used to me being the person to make other people blush. So this is weird. I don't like it.
I'd like seeing you squirm a little bit. It's pretty funny to me. I'm gonna ask my man, what makes you nervous or blush in a situation? You know what I'm saying? What pressure? Where do you feel pressure from these days? You know what I'm saying? You're a young guy. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to have a care in the world. What gets to you nowadays?
Oh man, it's probably gonna be surprising is when I have to be in front of a small group of people, like in like a public area. What can I say? Like going to like a small gym. Like I have Anytime Fitness, right? And some gyms are real small. And I'll go in there and just people just look at me and I get like, I'm like, I perform in front of like hundreds to thousands of people and I don't feel anything like this. But as soon as I get in front of like a small group of people in a small public area, I just get like real nervous. And I'm like, all right, I feel like every step, every movement I make is being like critiqued or watched. And so lately that's about it, just because I really haven't been doing anything but wrestling. So that's the only thing that's been getting to me a little bit. And then when I get compliments all the time, that just like, compliments are great. It's just, I don't know how to react to them.
You don't.
No.
I'm
like, hey,
you can't be like, you got dang, you don't say you got dang right? Because that's
no.
what I thought you.
Hell no.
That's what I want him to do that one.
You're like, man, you have amazing taste, sweetheart, and just keep on moving. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I
like that. I like that.
Or you see it. You know what I mean? One of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd say go there.
Man, you and I need to have a talk, fam. You got some good.
This happens I have to stop introducing you to people.
Hey, he's teaching me how to take this. He's teaching me how to not be so nervous around that.
I have no idea. You know what I mean? I don't know how to act around, especially women. You know what I mean? I have no idea. Well, I am an old married man
from Baltimore, baby. That's in you. Every episode of Baltimore. You're from Baltimore, baby. Accept it. When you accept it, it's easier to digest, and then we can fix the problem.
No, there's no problem.
Shit.
This is a great thing. There's a great tradition in certain things in Baltimore. Have you ever been, sir? Have you
No,
ever
I
had?
have not, man. I have not been to Baltimore.
Really?
Listen, you got to come out here. You got to crack some crabs. You know what I'm saying? Get you
That's
some
a
natty
goal.
bills and wash the O's on.
Oh God.
Is that where Jimmy's?
Yes. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
You ever been to Jimmy's?
Listen.
Nope.
Jimmy's is all right. You go down there and get you a UFO. You know what I'm saying? It's
What's a
got
UFO?
everything on. UFOs. It's a crab cake. Got the shrimp on it. Got that fried oysters. It's all of, you know what I mean?
Oh,
They brand it with the Jimmy's on top, so it's a little toasted on the bun. Man, listen, when I tell you it's a quality, you know what I mean, quality affair. Now there's two versions of it. There is the normal human like consumption version. And then there's this, I think I believe I saw like Braun. They had it's a contest size, like one of those food challenges.
yeah.
Like we put your name, if you can eat the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? We'll put your picture up and you can get it free. But I know it costs $700-800 to eat it because it's this big, you know what I'm saying? The crab cake with all of the accoutrement, all the seafood, half the Chesapeake Bay is on top of it, everything's fried up. I think I watched Braun Strowman try to do it and he failed horribly, and that's a big sum of gun. So but yeah, man, Jimmy's is we watch wrestling events every once in a while, you know what I mean? We head out there and check things out, but we really don't talk about that around here. What we do talk about is alcohol and women. And what is the wildest thing a woman not named Lovely has ever said to you?
What was the what?
What's the wildest thing a woman not named Lovely has ever said to you? Like, what's the wildest jumper, as I like to call it, but some chick trying to holler at you? What have they said to you? Because Florida man don't live alone. Florida man, woman be down there too. Wow,
that's tough, man. You know, Lola is on top of the totem pole, right, with all the things that's been said.
That's not fair.
I mean, you didn't.
There was one about like 2019 when I was in England. Ooh. I think she still follows me, but
she ain't watch.
They don't watch this. She'll watch it this time.
Is this a Caucasian lass?
Yeah.
She's trying to give you something.
I didn't reply or anything. I saw a message and I was like, oh my God. And I just deleted it.
Oh, she sent you the full presentation.
Yeah.
She sent you the full presentation. Shout out to Shorty.
She wanted to do something with my hair through her legs. It was something about, it was some kind of English term. I don't remember what it was.
You begin with a C.
Yeah.
I know what that C word was, beloved.
Did she say something about bangers and mash?
I don't think so.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, but I remember I just glanced at it. I was like, yo, that's wild. And just deleted it. I didn't have anything to do with that. Because it was around the time of the what do you call it? The speaking out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, real
never mind.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
No, that was a smart. Like, I don't go that hard. So I think she was fucking egregious.
Yeah, like I'm not sure if it was real or if she was just trying to lure me in to get something out for
like trying to get something all right.
Yeah, it was. I remember I was just like, I read it, I was like, I had to keep reading. I was like, is this real?
Why did not think of that?
Oh, hey.
Outstanding.
I'm joking, guys. I have some kind of decorum and taste. Okay, I'm not.
No, I remember you tweeted at me something. I saw it and I scrolled up some more and then I saw the GIF and I was like, "Yo, it's 6:30 in the morning."
But was it 6:30 your time or my time?
Wait, what coast are you on?
I'm on the East Coast. Were you in Japan at the time?
Where's Fan at, man?
Fan probably had a family emergency, allegedly, or just decided to be a jerk and make me even more nervous than I already am. So,
you're nervous.
Mm-hmm. I am nervous. I get nervous sometimes. It does happen.
You got that liquor courage going on right now.
Oh no, that's just gonna make me sleep when I get done with y'all. That's all that means. But I mean, like I said, I know that you probably get a lot of egregious things on Twitter, Instagram. Like, I know I say some things, but you know, it comes out of just fun. I'm not,
Yeah.
you know, nothing crazy. How do you like deal with that?
Just delete it. I just delete it and move on. There's just too much at stake,
Mm.
and there's too much at stake. I don't have time to be playing around like that. So if I were to do that, who knows what the consequences are? You know, like
Exactly.
nowadays they could save the whole message.
Create another story.
Yeah, and you know, I gotta. That's why I had to cut down on my drinking because you know, who knows what could happen. Go on those DMs and start talking back.
Yeah.
And so it's just there's too much at stake now, especially like all the time and hard work we've all put in, especially my brothers and I. Like, if I were to do that, who knows what could happen to all our careers? You know.
Yeah, for sure.
There's always a risk to it, and you just have to. If I see it, it's way too much. I'm like, all right, that's enough. Or if it's you know, like something nice, I'll like it, and usually they'll come back with something harder. I'm like, all right, that's
You
that's
can't
enough.
give us an inch because we're gonna take the full green mile.
How much? You gonna
The
take how
whole
much?
mile. Green.
Oh,
Yeah. That's just me.
fam, where'd you go, man?
Hey, listen, my heat start coming on. You'd had to listen to that the whole entire time. I had to take care of it. I'm sure in your escapades moving around the country, as we all do, red-blooded guys, sometimes you get into a little friction when you get outside. I'm not gonna ask you, can you fight, but can you tell me, do you have any good stories of mixing it? You know for tough folks. You know you come from tough folks. Do you have any good violent fight stories?
Nah, man, nah. I got warned before going into the business. Like, same thing with the girl situation. There's too much at stake to be doing that anymore. You know, back in the olden days, you were doing that to protect the business, but now you just gotta step away from it. Social media, there's cameras everywhere.
Mhm.
You're always gonna be in the wrong one way or the other.
For sure.
And so, from the get go, right when I was asking to go into it, you know, my dad was telling me all the stories, and he's like, today's a whole different time. You can't be doing that. You can't be stupid enough to get into it. So everything is just, if someone says something, I'll smile and walk away. You gotta just beat it with positivity, which I know sounds stupid, but
I mean, no. It sounds
good.
mature and
Yeah.
thoughtful, but that's not what I was trying. You know, I was like,
no, I got nothing, man. I got nothing. I've always had to walk away from stuff. So
you ain't ever hit Shorty was like, yeah, what you say?
no.
You know what I mean? Hit him one of these.
One of these?
You know what I mean? Hit him with one of these, and then
One of those?
yeah, you know what I mean?
No, man, no.
Yeah. So you're not violent. So you're a gentle giant.
For the most part, yeah. Like I said, we're in the public eye now, so we have to keep it cool at all times. So yeah.
So I can see that that's probably another reason why you were saying earlier when you go out to smaller crowds, it's kind of nerve-wracking. It's probably because
Everybody
you're
like
6'8". Yeah. So
Yeah.
and then performing around wrestling fans, that's pretty much our norm now.
Yeah.
You're probably more. I can understand because I couldn't imagine walking around being 6'8" and fine. That has to be very stressful. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what it is. You know what it is. That's how you say it, right, fam? That's right.
That's it. That's every time. You know what I mean? When you see it landed, look at it. Look at it. It landed. I
This
told
is
you.
ridiculous.
Look.
That's
So,
ridiculous.
were you a sports kid?
Oh yeah.
Were you?
We were all sports kids growing up, like from the get go. That was our thing, because my brothers, we all played every sport under the sun, from soccer to baseball to football to basketball to track and field. My sister did swimming. Yeah, everything.
What was your expertise?
I was basketball. At the end of the day, it was basketball. Yeah, I was doing both.
I imagine you were a mean point guard.
Yeah, you know it.
See, it even worked like that.
You know.
No, man, I was tall growing up my entire life. So from the get go, I was put as a center as like a kid, and I never really learned the other positions because I was always the tallest one until I got to high school and college. But by then, there was already guards, you know, years of that. So I stuck to the big man side. But as you get older, there's just other big men that's big. You know, 6'8" is a shooting guard position in the NBA. So
Yeah.
I was just stuck with that center mindset. So they didn't really go too far with that.
Yeah.
But my other one was the high jump. I did the high jump and the hurdles in high school. And I was getting real good at that, I would say. Like my highest was 6'6" jumping. And then hurdles. I was pretty slow in hurdles, but I looked nice. I had a good form going through it.
I'm sure you did.
You know what? I'm gonna pull up a little photo for you.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I deserve
Shorts.
not the Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Oh
So
yeah. This is 2009, 2008 when we had those like windbreaker shorts. You know, the ones that's like real thin.
God bless it.
Yeah, that was.
I can leave again.
You don't. It's fine. We're good. Everything's fine.
No, he said when the nigga he talked about the little shorts, I
yeah,
go.
Daddy's your line.
I'm cool. You know. You want
for another
time?
It's for another time.
You want to see this old picture of me? He had the little voice on. He said, "Yeah, you want to see this old picture of me? I had these little bitty shorts on. You know what I mean?
Man, you know.
When I got down in that stance, boy."
When my legs split and I had to go over the hurdle, you know.
God,
See that? See,
almost
this is what I'm talking about.
Anyway, so okay, I'm sorry. Back to it. So there was a question that was asked to ask you, and I want to finally get the answer to that. In the morning, what in the hell is your hair routine? What is it?
This was a black woman that asked this question.
It was 100% for black women that asked this question.
Fair enough.
Mornings really is nothing much. It's really the nighttime after a workout or something. Mornings, I wake up and I'll just get it wet a little bit and throw some leave-in conditioner. But it's like I'll wash it every 2 or 3 days, and that's when I'll just go hard on it. I'll use the the comb.
Yeah.
The wide comb you use in the shower. Use that. I'll wash my hair like 2 or 3 times just to keep it, get all the, leave-in conditioner and anything else I use in there, get it out of there, and then put it in the conditioner. I don't know how many times I have to keep brushing it because it gets tangled within 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So I'll spend, I don't know how much time I spent this morning or today brushing my hair out. It was so tangled after 3 days in England. And then I just leave argan oil, put that on first. Tie it up into a bun with a towel. I'll let that sit for a second and then put in some more leave-in conditioner. It's really simple, but it's just so time consuming. That's really all it is. Yeah.
He sounds like he needs a black woman to take care of his hair. That's all I heard. Oh. Did you hear that? Am I tripping?
I don't know. I heard hair and I tuned out.
You right. You ain't seen that in a while. Get it? I understand, friend. I get it. It's okay. We're gonna get you something. I got a nice lace front for you.
Fam, if I walked out of here with a full head of hair, the amount of jokes. If I walked out here with
you got a nice beard, man. I'm jealous, dude.
Listen, that's how I go. Like it go up here and it just whoop. I said, nah, you ain't gonna catch me out here looking like I'm sick. Nah, I got to grow up for. I knew because when it start going, you know it's going. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to it's called male pattern and baldness, right? Right in these corners, it started going back. Right, I still got hair right here, but once it still go back like here, I'm not gonna walk outside looking like Mega Man. So I just let it all go. You know what I mean? So do you play video games? By the way, do you play video games? Are you a video game guy?
Oh man, I used to be a big gamer. Well, not like the hardcore games, just like the real mainstream, like 2K
and Madden.
Madden. I play like what do we call it, Assassin's Creed. Play like Spider-Man, and then now that I travel a lot, I took my Switch. I play 2K on there, and then I finished Zelda not too long ago. But
Which Zelda was that?
Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the next one, man. I'm just real simple gamer, just something to keep my mind occupied on those bus trips and whatnot, you know. But what do I call it? I want to play 2K more, but I want to play someone else, you know. I like going online. I like playing people, like friends and whatnot.
Yeah.
So waiting for that to happen. Need some friends.
Oh, I need some friends. That was the saddest.
No, I have to update my console. I'm a what console are you, fan?
We do everything here. My 13-year-old makes good grades, so if you ask for it, we get it.
Damn.
Move over there.
Shit, me too.
Come
on, man.
I want a daughter. I'm a little seasoned, but you know.
A seasoned daughter. Anybody in the market for a
seasoned,
somewhat seasoned daughter? Yeah,
I bring my own money, you know. Just
damn, you got a Switch too?
He does. He makes good grades. What am I supposed to do?
Hey, what's that?
I was on the grades list. Damn.
And I remember my mom. I was doing real well in school, and then my mom got me a TV in my room, and then she got me the PS. Oh, I forgot what I think it was 2 or 3.
Okay.
A month later, my grades just dropped. She took all that back out of there.
That is what you're supposed to do. That's the transaction. That's the transaction. Man. I will say we do not have a PS5 as of this date. However,
are they still like sold out everywhere?
Yeah, they somewhat hard to get, but if you want to pay an extra $100 or so, you can probably get one.
Because
I'm still on PS4 too.
Game. I said, I only want it for one game.
What game is that?
The only game I play, Crash Bandicoot. Stop playing with
Ain't no goddamn PS5 Bandicoot. They didn't got rid of them apples and the little what's the name?
No, they didn't. They made a new game.
It ain't no PS5.
I'm gonna make it because I want to play it and I need a Switch, Dad.
Oh, it's on the Switch.
They have a Switch, but I think they have a new game for it for PS5 too.
Do
I thought Bandicoot was like owned by Nintendo.
It's Sony.
They bought them. This is PlayStation.
Oh. Yeah, it's Sony. It's I can't think of it. It's the same company I believe that makes the Uncharted games, maybe.
I think so.
Which is a Sony exclusive. But yeah, I think yeah, because you can actually, it's funny, in one of the Uncharted games, you can actually play Crash Bandicoot in the game. You know what I'm saying? I think that was one of the last Uncharted. But yeah. No PS5 over here as of yet, but they did just announce Tekken, so I might have to break down.
Yeah, man, I'm trying so hard to get a PS5. Have you seen those cases that guys travel with? They put it inside the case and they can put it on an airplane.
Oh, that's crazy. Nah, I don't make that kind of money.
No, yeah. A lot of the wrestlers, a few of the wrestlers I know have it, and they have their Xbox in it, and they'll just play it on a plane or play it in their room. It's in a briefcase. It's probably like.
You can get that past security?
Yeah. It's crazy.
I gotta see if I can get one of those for the flight to Vegas. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's just a video game console inside a briefcase. That's it.
Yeah, I might need one of them.
Yeah.
Well, shoot. So, outside of you playing, my bad, fam. I jumped in on you. Excuse me, brother. Outside of playing, PlayStation, what are you listening to when you travel? What's in your headphones?
Man. It all depends on my mood for the day because I listen to music so much, especially when I work out every single day, that it changes. I listen to every single genre out there, literally everything. Mainly just rap and hip hop, but I swear, I haven't really listened to any new music in a minute. Like I've had to go back into the archives to find stuff that hypes me up, but anything, you name it, I listen to it. Easy.
So who is it that if they come out tomorrow? And I'm gonna keep with the rap and hip hop. Who is it that if they say, oh, XYZ has a new album out tomorrow, you like, all right, I gotta go to the new whatever service you got, you go right, you going right to it the day it comes out. What artist?
Probably Drake. Drake will be on top. Kanye will be next. J. Cole will be up there. I like J. Cole a lot. Those are the top three. Jay-Z, he came out with one. Those are the top three, yeah. Drake, Yeezy, J. Cole. Oh, Kendrick. I love Kendrick. Man, his music. Like, anytime he comes out with something, I'll listen to it for like a week straight on repeat at the gym, 3 hours.
How many times did you listen to that song where the man and the woman was arguing like that? I was disturbed by that because that reminded me of my youth.
Yeah, that was some youth shit.
Man, there was a song he had that didn't get released, but he kept teasing it. I don't know if you remember, it was like years ago with Dr. Dre. It was called Pyro. And he even had a music video for it, but he never released the full version.
Check that.
Yeah, it had to be like 11, 12. And that's what really put me on because he kept teasing the song. He teased it for like weeks or months. And I was like, just come out with it already. God damn it. He never did. And then ever since then, I've been hooked on his music.
Well, he did a job then right there. That was the point.
But Yeezy and Drake, man, those two, I know they're mainstream now, but I used to listen to Drake when I was in college when he had the, was it So Far Gone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, the underdog story. I was like, hell yeah, I'm an underdog basketball player, baby. I'm going to make it to the NBA. Here we go. Let's listen to it.
Look at Drake, inspiring to you. How do you feel about Paramore? That's a very important question.
Oh, man. I used to like Paramore. Like a lot of my basketball buddies, they liked them a lot. So I was like, they're not too bad. You know, I was open-minded. So, like I said, I like anything.
This is crazy. Like I don't understand why we're not married. How did we not make it?
Who's the girl that sampled Paramore recently?
Who was it?
Huh?
I'm trying to think.
Or was it? Remember, it was earlier this year. She had like a really catchy song, and she was like, "It's thanks to Paramore."
I don't know how to find that because I don't remember.
I'll find it. I'll listen. But she had a really good, like her song was basically from Paramore, and it was so good. It was on top charts for a little bit.
I don't know. I don't know.
This is a genre I know nothing about. I could tell you nothing.
On to the Paramore train. It's happening.
No, I saw you singing Paramore, and now I'm cool. Yeah, see, if you dance like that to it, I'm cool. Look at you making the. Nah, ain't no way. I'm cool.
Happy. Why gotta be gangsta all the time?
No, cool. And it's not that you enjoy it. I need. It ain't got no groove to it.
I'm gonna get you on. I'm gonna put you on.
See, this what I'm talking about.
Okay. You gotta sip a little bit more of that apple juice, then you'll start feeling it, man.
Fair enough. Give me a little bit of this. Right? Okay.
That's sick. That ain't no damn apple juice.
That's funny. That's my new catchphrase.
That ain't no damn apple juice. Now,
no turtles.
That ain't no damn puppy. So there is a part of our show that we like to call our 5 count. And it's basically what we do. We'll ask you 5 random questions just so the listeners can get to know you a little bit better. A little oddball question, nothing too crazy. Just something to pick your brain apart, okay? Perfect. So the first question on the 5 count, outside of wrestling, what would be your dream career?
Acting. Yeah. In movies.
I can see him as the leading man.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Like I said, I like producing movies. I also like, acting. I've done a few commercials too that no one knows about, either like small time commercials here in Florida for like little banks and stuff. So, yeah.
You ever heard of that? What's that? The joint with barbecue and foot massage joint? You familiar with those folks?
Nah.
Is that real?
Yes. I think it's Jay's barbecue and foot massage. You ain't never heard of that joint? Yeah, it's a jam, boy. Going on Google that, baby.
I think I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Was that on TikTok or something?
It's going probably on everything.
If it's talking about some massages and chicken.
Barbecue and foot massage. Listen, going on. You know what I mean? Go ahead and get relaxed and get full. You won't sleep. I hope they got beds in there.
That's insane. I kind of want to go.
Yeah, whole time. It's somewhere between North Carolina and Florida. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
Sounds like something.
Question number 2. Who is your secret celebrity crush?
It's a secret, right?
Not no more.
Oof. Probably say Dua Lipa.
She's dating
All
Trevor
right.
Noah now.
Huh?
I think she's dating Trevor Noah now.
Yeah, I saw that. But I remember I was in England. I was walking to the gym. I saw her picture posted on those double-decker buses.
Mhm.
I was like, damn, who's that? And I kid you not, the next song on my what do you call it, radio thing? Well, my phone, but it was on the radio, was Dua Lipa, and her thing popped up, and I was like,
That's her right
no
there.
way.
Not fake.
That's her right there. Yeah, I think you. I mean, he's a cool guy too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? South African, so technically, you know what I mean. But nah,
Technically, he's bad.
I think you could. I think you could get him. I think you could. You know what I mean? I think probably you could beat him up.
Huh?
So,
We'll talk about that.
yeah, I think
What's happening?
Nah, you know how y'all asked that question? Can he fight?
You gonna have
Oh,
to for another woman
Yeah,
in
this
front?
is none of my business. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
hey, you know what it is, dog. You know, we do it right there.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about right here. You know what I mean? He's a quick study. He's a quick
The
study.
one thing that I loved in wrestling, you somehow found a way to ruin it.
How long have you known me? How long have you known me?
Too damn, and I'm done. Okay. Whatever. Next question on 5 count. What is one unpopular opinion that is a hill you are willing to die on? You don't care who don't like it. That is how you feel, and you will die on this hill.
On any opinion?
Any.
That pineapple should be on pizza.
Ooh.
You ever had that? Oh, I see some. Why is it getting quiet in here?
The barbecue Hawaiian, where you put the barbecue with the ham and the onions on there
Ooh.
with the pineapple is a jam.
You eating pineapple pizza?
I
Jam.
don't know why people hating on it, man.
It's
Hey,
fruit
man.
on pizza.
Tomato is fruit.
Okay,
Yeah.
but technically, we're not talking about technicalities. We talk about fruit on pizza.
Man.
Yeah, you already got a fruit base.
That it ain't sweet.
That's fine. Normally, once you cook the pineapples on the pizza, that's not sweet.
You know what would piss me off? Have you ever seen the watermelon steak?
I punch. I'm calling the police. If I cut into a goddamn steak and it's watermelon, I'm calling the police.
I have never.
After I flip over I'm flipping all the tables.
I've never known that kind of anger before in my life.
Mm-mm.
We went to a potluck and this young lady bought a roast.
It better come pre-sliced because if the knife is there, I can't be held liable.
What's a watermelon? It was a watermelon. Yeah. It's things for vegans. I don't.
What?
I like vegan. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I can't. I almost hurt that child.
No, I can't do that either.
Yeah.
I can't
All
do
right, man.
On a pizza.
That's
my man. I like it. I respect it.
I'll try it only because it's something you like.
Whatever it is that you like. Yes, absolutely. This is the only question on the list of questions that has a right or wrong answer. You know what I mean? And I won't fault you for getting this question wrong. It's fine. Apple or Android?
Apple.
I figured as much.
Haha.
You're
oh man, fam, you an Android guy?
Absolutely.
He will not grow up.
What are you talking about? Did you didn't just stick your tongue out when he answered the question? Childish.
I'm a 36-year-old child. We know this.
That's what y'all do. You know what I mean? Y'all look cold. Y'all stick together. That's fine.
And I'm fine with it.
When I was in my early 20s, I was in the Android game. I was with the Galaxies, and it took me forever to convert into Apple. But my whole family was in it, and it was just I got tired of being that green text bubble.
The one messing up the whole damn group chat.
They really care about the color of a bubble.
I cared about it. I was like 21, 22, so I was like, man, this ain't cool anymore. So I switched over to Apple, and then I'm stuck on their
that's how they get you. That's how they get you. It's a cult, you know what I'm saying? Come to Apple. come to our stores.
It's
There are
just
no registers.
convenient. It's
I
just
get
convenient.
I be getting mad every year when they come out with phones and it's the same thing. And I see how what Android has too, but I'm like, man, I'm stuck here. So
We innovating over here. You know what I mean?
You ain't
Is that
done
a
it.
wait a
Yes,
minute? Is
I
that
mean,
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's impressive.
that's
You know what I
nice.
mean?
I am bringing these back out too. Self plug, but yeah, I am bringing those back out. Get you one so I can make you one.
Hey,
You got the Apple Watches and all that, right?
Yeah, he got his. I got mine.
Yeah.
Going on, get right with your apples. You know what I mean? Y'all got apples out there. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
What is that? What's your mascot? It's a little robot man still. What is that?
I don't really. I see.
Green
I don't know
patch.
if I don't. It ain't nothing on the back of it. It just say.
You know
It
why?
just says better on the back of it. It just says better.
No, you don't have a damn mascot because nobody wants to support that bullshit.
I don't know. I'm
Ooh.
just saying. A lot of folks been switching over from that 13 to you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. It is what it is.
And then it blows up in their hand.
Well,
And the
well,
last-
No, that was
you Galaxy.
yeah. I do.
What Galaxy are they on right now? What number?
It's the fold.
4?
The fold.
Oh, the Fold.
Yeah.
That thing is big as hell. Someone took a picture of that at the meet and greet. Bro, I was like, yeah.
So self plug, by the way, self plug. Y'all see that? BRP
Black
represent.
Rasslin podcast, doing
Yeah,
it.
you're right. No. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, it does do this. But that's the point.
A
That's
foldable
the point.
tablet.
Yeah, that's it. It's technology. Apple had 1 in 2 or 3 years. Watch.
Yeah, I will probably do that in a couple of years.
And it'll be better. And the last question on the 5 count
I
is
like
my personal favorite. If you could have one superpower, what would it be and how would you use it?
Ooh. Probably to read minds. Is that telekinesis? Is that what that is?
Yes,
Or
it's
telepathy?
the telepathy.
Telepathy. Yeah.
You sure you want that?
Oh yeah.
See,
That-
then you can just.
I think that's self-explanatory. You just
Yeah.
understand people, what they really think. You can tell who's real, who's not.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the wrestling business. You gotta. That's what the powers come in.
No, you're right, because a lot of y'all Bama's is phony. But yeah, I think that's the first time we've heard that.
No, it's either that.
Yeah,
or
that's
you-
first time.
It's either that or flying. That's pretty tight.
You want to fly.
Shit. No. What's not flying? What's the one where you can teleportation?
That's the one we get every time.
Yeah, that's. I would love that. That'd be so much easier.
Yeah, especially traveling back and forth from here, Japan, UK,
Yeah.
North Carolina. That's crazy.
Hey, look. What was that last one? Not even for like cross country too. Just like general. Like when I want to go to a store or something, just jump straight over there too. Go to cookout.
He's trying to hold himself together so bad right now. It's insane.
I'm doing good.
You have the last 5 minutes to get it out.
Who, me?
I'm
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh my God. Well, it was such an amazing pleasure to have you here. I am so glad that you were able to make time for us. Where can the people find you? What's going on with you soon? And anything you want to plug to people who don't know you?
Yeah. You guys can find me at all my social media is Hiku, HIKU _LEO. Like we talked about earlier, the vlogs, they're all the first from like 2019, they're all on YouTube, but the rest from here on out are on my Patreon, patreon.com/Hiku's Hub, HIKUSHUB. And, just started back in Japan again, finally. So thank you for having me on this. I know we tried last week, but the hurricane affected it. And then squeeze me in this week too. I think I'm home, like I said, for 2 days. So appreciate y'all making time for me. This was a lot of fun. And then again, this is only my second podcast outside of Thomas' podcast. So Thanks for bearing with me. I know you're looking for all the hot topics and the juice, but I'm a pretty boring guy, so
I just wanted an excuse to sit and look at your face for an hour. Honestly, we could have talked about the alphabet. It would have been absolutely fantastic.
I appreciate both of y'all. You know,
Absolutely.
I guess I'll be seeing Lola on Twitter from tonight too. So
Nope.
Bam, I got you on Twitter. You got Twitter?
Yes, absolutely. Would you like to know where to find me?
Oh God, he has his outro. It was coming. You were going to know where to find me.
Would you like to know where to find me? It's IlFam79 on all social media, aka the Arn Anderson of podcasting, aka Captain Bro Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Sticky the Dragon Steamboat, Pod Shampoo, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe I'm Here podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dente Nice to seeing your love daddy, a WFAM where family always matters.
Hey.
It gets me every single time. And as always, it's your girl, Lovely Laveau, the Black Rasslin with the big blue hair that you can find everywhere. Don't forget to get your Something Else merchandise. We will drop the link in the description below. And as always, we are Something Else. Bye.
Hey.
Peace. Peace, peace.
Oh, shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.